Right, that's Katie, I'm Shaun. Werewolf by Night. I know we haven't exactly stayed on top of our Marvel stuff recently, but this is one that I have been wanting to watch. Primarily the reason I haven't been that desperate to watch Marvel things is because the criticisms about Marvel is technically true. People are saying it's not serious enough. People are saying it's far too child-oriented. It's not being nice to the fans that got it where it is. But Werewolf by Night.
Stop smirking like that. You're like...
It's a new film that came out, and I've been excited to watch it because it actually comes under the horror category. And it has been getting quite good reviews. And I feel like if it's horror, the comedy won't overshadow everything that's happening. I'm trusting Marvel with this. So, yeah, let's...
I feel like you just chuck this curveball into the wind here, like...
let's hope there's nothing in there that we need to have seen everything recently to understand. Okay? And also the reason I want to watch this is because there might be Blady. Or Ghost Ridery. You know?
Just press play, get it over with. So is this in...
Still Marvel.
Stop it! Is this still in continuation with...
That was different.
Oh.
Oh, that's
the
nice.
known universe, with its heroes and marvels. But what of the darkness? In our modern world, this is where monsters dwell. Supernatural relic, the Bloodstone, a weapon unlike any other. But now,
Awesome.
this weapon is in want of a new master. For Ulysses Bloodstone has died.
Ulysses.
Tonight is his funeral.
God, that was cool. That was a cool opening. So I haven't seen this, neither has Katie, so it's a horror film that neither of us have seen.
I wonder if it'll make you jump.
Is there any beasts that we recognise? Keep an eye out. Nope. It's all very pretty. Was that? That looked like a book that had chains around it, like some of the. So was this set in modern times?
Elsa's here.
Oh no, it doesn't have chains on it.
It's a beauty, isn't it? Just want to say I'm proud to be honouring old Ulysses with you here tonight.
Oh, Ulysses, of course. Hard to believe he's gone.
Aye, the mad bastard. Quite a place he built for himself here, eh?
Longevity.
Bruce, so what I do with it after I've earned it will be none of your business. To be honest, that might be the best part.
I wonder if you're up to it. All these years without training.
Now, his training. Let's find out together.
That smile. She looks like the wifey from
You
Home
were so
Alone.
promising growing up.
Shame I didn't turn out.
Don't be too easy on yourself. You were the greatest disappointment of his life.
Oh,
Jeez.
And over 100 deaths, give or take.
Over 100. Yeah.
So many death dealers in one room. He was a leader, a
This end up-
friend, lover without equal.
oh. Was he a werewolf?
Damn. Man.
I'll take that as a no then. Oh, it's a doll.
With my passing, it is now time to choose a new leader in the crusade against monsters. The hunter who slays this beast will become our new leader, taking possession of my bloodstone. Good luck.
Right, in fact, that's the
I'll
only
be-
flicker of colour in the whole thing.
Rotting for you.
You know what? Fair play to him.
Yeah.
There is only one bloodstone. And it can have only one keeper.
Where's the lovely lady's medallion?
Have you checked up your own arse?
Elsa is welcome to join. And like the rest of you, she's fair game. No special treatment.
Oh, they're allowed to kill each other. They're eating things out of a skull. Is there... Oh. I really hope this isn't like Marvel's interpretation of horror, and it's actually horror. There hasn't been anything...
I'd say the stone was in place.
Do you think he's actually killed over 100 people?
Are the monsters he's supposed to be? Monsters, isn't it?
Now
Yeah, but
we pledge.
he seems a bit more nervous than the rest of them.
All blood,
There is no peace without blood,
I want one of those.
and so it shall be.
I just play it all the time. Yeah, he seems a lot more nervous than the rest of them. I wonder if he's like a fraud or something. Oh, is it like a maze?
Jeez. Oh, you can see the shadow.
Could you? I didn't see it. So, they're allowed to kill each other.
I don't know, you'd think
She
it would
did-
just be the first one to...
Well, that's what I mean. The winner's the first one to kill the monster, isn't it? But she did say everyone's fair game, which I'm pretty sure means they are actually
Yeah, I
allowed to
think-
kill each other.
I assumed it just meant she doesn't get any special treatment.
Clearly, the werewolf is an admirer of music.
Why would you turn it off though? Because wouldn't that just draw attention to the fact that someone stopped it from playing?
Well, I suppose it depends on how sentient the werewolf is.
Well, you don't know. He's just walking around as if it's like a leisurely stroll.
Yeah, see, I thought so. She's got my axe. Are you short a weapon? Don't know what accent that was.
Not his accent, that's for sure.
Was that supposed to be the first? I think that might have been the first jump scare, you know. This is quite sadistic, this, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it was a blood.
Whoa. What is that? An arm crossbow.
Oh! Oh, God.
Oh. Oh, did you hear the crack? Oh yeah, get the arm crossbow.
Oh. Oh, God, she used his own hand against him.
Oh, is he gonna get the axe? If you could just die a little quieter, please.
He's got a little hammer.
Where are they finding all these weapons?
They're hidden around, she said.
Yeah, but she hasn't found a single. All she's done is pinch other people's.
No, she's got no weapons. Oh, it's gone through his...
No, she's got the crossbow.
Well, she'd take it off his hand, though.
But you would, wouldn't you? I mean, he has no further need of it. I don't know why that tickled me, but it did.
Don't know why, but he doesn't seem like he's over... He's like...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Do you not think he's like a...
We get it, right? Yeah, they said that the stone would do that. Don't worry, I have a plan.
Well, then that is not a
So
werewolf.
apparently, these little things explode.
What is going on here?
I have to get out of here.
Only think I don't. Came to get the stones. I want to be rid of my dad, my stepmother, all of this for good. Now I'm stuck in here with some. Oh, that's tight.
Can I take a look?
It has to be done right, because if not, it's not gonna work. That's not the reason why I'm here.
You know, maybe we can help each other.
Ah, an alliance.
Me get the monster out of here alive. I can get you the stone.
Have a quick chat with him, sort it out. You're what? The monster's friend?
Really? Are we really finding things like this hard to believe in this world now? I want to know where the werewolf is, though, because I was promised a werewolf.
An exit strategy.
Oh, she just had a set of keys on her.
Yeah, I'm going to be buried with keys.
To what?
No idea.
Well done.
Jack, cross me and I'll kill you both.
Okay. Hey, when you run into him, just treat him like an old friend. Call him by his name.
Which is?
Ted. He's called Ted.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
there you are. You absolutely did.
Ted?
I was promised a werewolf.
Hurry up and chuck it before it explodes in your hand, you weirdo.
Does not have to stick before it explodes.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I guess not.
Just stick it in the crack.
I know. I know. It took him that long to think of that? Oh. Good for it.
That's nice. Just hurry up and pick the stone up there.
Yeah. The hell happened there?
Is he a monster or something?
Well, now. Look at this. The Bloodstone did this to you.
That might be what it is.
Went through him back.
He's the werewolf.
I can't wait to find out what breed of evil you are.
God, she's a bit weird looking, isn't she?
Evidently, monsters. Evidently, monsters aren't quite as evil as we're being led to believe. Because he went in there and saved that other one. So good for him. It hasn't been all that horror-y at the minute, has it?
No.
I would never hurt you or hurt anyone. Any hunting that I do is done by a part of me that is not me. And that's not the part you're with right now.
5 days. The Bloodstone's capable of transforming you in 5 seconds. Thanks in advance for making it quick.
Not good.
To be fair, she did say over 100 deaths, didn't she? Not kills.
Do not break eye contact no matter what.
What are you talking about? What are you doing? And this is what?
I'm asking you, please. Please don't do this.
Oh, they're all a bit ew, aren't they?
Well, it's like a weird cult, isn't it?
Yeah.
Otherwise, there will be no mercy, I promise.
I hope not. I want a really cool werewolf.
But once this is over, you'll notice my hands are clean. His, not so much.
I dislike this woman.
Yeah, she's a bit ill, isn't she?
It's time for you.
I hope it's a good transformation as well.
Feel
A werewolf transformation is the make or break for a werewolf film.
Sorry, Elsa.
But it is the only colour, isn't it? Even the things coming off it aren't necessarily coloured. That's not even showing you it! Darn it!
Well, they do it deliberately because it's difficult to get werewolf transformation right.
Do not break eye contact. Oh. Well, I mean...
A little unfair, innit?
Yeah. All these mighty hunters and whatnot are giving it the big one when they've got it in a cage.
Find it to keep eye contact. Oh. Oh, it's no
First-
longer in a cage.
No, first they have to find it. Is that it there? I was going to say, is that it there?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, doesn't look too bad.
Oof.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, was it here?
Oh, tore his ear off. This is what I wanted.
This is what you wanted.
Yes. I want to be shown that Disney aren't afraid to be R-rated. Oh! Oh!
Oh, dear me.
That was nifty.
It made it seem like she hadn't had any training, so I wonder where she's got her training from.
Well, she said that she never had any of her dad's training. I wonder if she's like a Black Widow or something. Oh!
Oh my god.
The camera's got blood on it. That's cool. Yeah, get out of there,
Get
boy.
out. Oh, you can, dude. What is he doing?
Quick, Elsa, go and save Jackie, boy.
Oh, jeez. Oh. She is not holding back.
Too right.
And she just left it there. Okay.
Be careful of the butler guy who's just got his little crank. Remember, eye contact. Offer it a treat. Take it.
Tell him he's a good boy.
Yeah, take it for a walk.
Probably so insulting to the werewolf kind. I imagine. He probably wouldn't like the fact he's been offered a treat and stuff.
It's a fictional character. She might pet him, you know. Tale as old as time. This is just like that bit in Beauty and the Beast where the Beast kills all the wolves.
And the hallowed bloodstone
She thought
Jeez.
the best defense would be to throw away the weapon she was holding.
Oh. Dear.
Pick up his clothes.
You are mistress.
I thought you just picked up a snack or something, like a person.
I only wanted to make myself available to you.
Brilliant, you can start clearing all this shit up.
Oh, there's the swear word. I bet he does. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant. Copyrighted music. Little tree house.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And the guy's playing cards.
she okay? Good. That's good.
Well, I am a tiny bit disappointed.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, that's massively disappointing. Oh. Give me my ball back. We didn't need that. We're watching a proper horror film on Sunday. Because it's Halloween.
Not on Sunday.
Why?
Sunday's not Halloween.
No, but it's the month of Halloween.
No.
We need plenty of horror stuff. Yeah, that was a bit wasn't it? I'll tell you what, we'll watch a horror film this weekend that I haven't seen as well. I'll find one that I haven't seen. There's one that one of my friends said was a really good one on Netflix called The Haunting of Bly Manor or something.
And you haven't seen that?
I haven't seen it. It's called The Haunting of something. I'll find out what it is. Yeah, it was a bit pants that, wasn't it?
I don't think it was that bad.
It wasn't like, it wasn't
I mean, it was only a shorter film. I didn't really know anything. I didn't know anything about the characters. Or...
Like,
I'm curious as to know what that bloodstone is. It must tie in with a later project, right? Like if Blade comes in. Like
I'm assuming it's going to have something to do with Blade, yeah. Yeah. But Blade, the Blade films apparently been set in the 1920s. Yeah, that was just a bit sort of. I was overhyped to the moon. People have been saying that's brilliant. I didn't think that was brilliant.
I thought it was good. It was gory and it was a lot more violent than
it wasn't even terribly gory. You just saw a guy getting his ear chopped off, didn't you? Bitten off, gnawed off, whatever.
More gory than the average Marvel movie.
Yeah, that's true. I just thought if it's 16 and plus, there was so much they could have done with it.
I think you were expecting like a whole
No, it's just things like if it's a werewolf film, right? The werewolf transformation scene has to be good because otherwise, that's the moment that I judge most werewolf movies on, like an American Werewolf in London. Is that what it's called? An American Werewolf in London. I'm sure that's what it's called. That's a really famous one, right? Because the werewolf transformation scene in that is very famous. It was one of the first ones where it really graphically showed you like all the bones breaking into place and the jaw elongating and stretching his face and. So that's probably the werewolf scene that like most werewolf transformation scenes are like pitted up against. But then just it's such a shame. I was expecting so much better than that. That's my thing with Marvel films at the minute is that I expect way too much from them. You know what I mean? Like I did with Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange underwhelmed me. But like Spider-Man, I expected a lot from Spider-Man and got a lot.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably the culprit is Spider-Man. Because I expected a lot, got a lot, so I thought every project after that would be like that. But it's obviously not the case.
I don't know. I don't know. It was good. I didn't think it was terrible. I think just not knowing like who the characters were and stuff like that, and it was a very short movie, so
yeah.
Like you don't really feel that like much emotional connection to characters that you've only just met.
No.
Not known for a short amount of time, but it was still good though.
I think I'd give it like a 6.
Yeah, it was definitely above average. I would agree with that.
Above average? Average?
Like, well, 5 is average, isn't it? 6 is above average.
Average would be about 6, 7.
Huh?
5 is like below average.
How? I thought 5's like the middle point. It's
Yeah,
like it's not
5's the
good, but it's
middle.
not bad. It's average.
Maybe you're right.
So 6 is above average.
I say I think of 6 as being.
It's slightly above, like it's not good, it's not bad, it's just okay. It's slightly above that, so it's above average.
Do you know what my thing is? My thing is noises. So like, it wasn't terrible, but it was just a bit meh. I mean, like, you know what I mean by that, don't you?
I know what you mean.
The people won't know what I mean, but it's a bit like...
It's a bit meh.
can't-
You were like, yeah, you get it, but
It's
you're
not.
like...
It's not terrible, but it doesn't make me sit here and go, well, I'll probably never watch that again.
Yeah. That's fair.
You know?
I assume it's probably like a stepping stone to like the supernatural side of Marvel, right?
Yeah.
It's introducing that element of the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Without just going, oh, he is,
Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we have had... would you argue Moon Knight is supernatural a bit? No, not really, is it?
No.
Not really, is it? Yeah, so I guess this is kind of the first supernatural.
It did have like that bat thing in it, but I suppose that was more. It would be as if you counted Thor as being supernatural, I suppose, because one's Egyptian gods and one's Norse gods, isn't it?
It's more like
Yeah.
isn't it? But
That's an interesting debate. But nah, it was just a bit meh to me. I would put a bit meh, like about a 6.
yeah. I wonder if they're gonna start doing more of these, like little side, like mini, like short movies
I just can't understand.
based around certain characters,
When it said horror, I was like expecting a bit more.
Yeah, but Shaun, this is Disney.
I know, but it's 16
This is
plus.
Disney.
16 plus.
And there was blood. Some dude got his hand chopped
Well, obviously
off.
the 16 plus was for the blood, wasn't it? It wasn't.
Yeah.
Because they didn't use it to
She
swear
swore.
a lot.
She swore like once.
Which every movie has.
A dude got his hand chopped off. Another dude got his head like all thingied.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
An arrow thing going through his. It was definitely for the gore, but it wasn't.
Yeah, but even then the gore was still sort of censored. Like when he was killing all the guard. Well, I mean, if that's true about what you said about Deadpool, Deadpool must have been a 15.
It definitely was a 15.
And this is a 16 plus. Deadpool wasn't censored. It was swearing. He was chopping people.
Yeah,
in
but
half.
that wasn't Disney though. That was Fox.
Doesn't matter. It's the same rating.
Well,
This had a.
Everyone knows when it comes out of Disney, they'll give stuff certain ratings, but they still want to try and make it somewhat child friendly.
I know, but I don't know why.
That's one of Disney's biggest flaws,
It
especially
is,
at the minute.
yeah.
Is they're too afraid to push the boundaries.
Yeah, I agree.
They're too afraid of stepping outside that box. Unfortunately, they seem to be playing around with it a bit more. This seems to be an example of that. But at the minute where it stands, Disney are not prepared to go extreme when it comes to ratings.
Yeah.
And pushing those boundaries. So
Let's hope they do.
it was still good though. It was still, I liked it.
Yeah, it was meh. I liked Jack. I thought he was okay. I knew from the very beginning that he wasn't a hunter.
Yeah, it wasn't really he was walking around too kind of confidently, wasn't he? That's the thing I was trying to get at. When he was walking around, he wasn't walking around like he was trying to he was hunting something. Like he was kind of like.
I mean, from the beginning of the film, like when he was first walking around, like with all the other hunters, I was like, he's not like all the other hunters. There's something different about him. I probably should have been a lot quicker in figuring out that he was the werewolf. Because I'm sitting here going, where's the werewolf? And it's like, well, he's not just going to appear up out of the blue, is he? So of course he's going to be one
I
of the
thought the
characters.
werewolf was going to be the monster that they were fighting.
I did as well. I suppose that was meant to be like a big plot twist, and we didn't react to it at all.
I was still on edge. You probably shouldn't have told us this was a horror movie, because
I know.
as soon as horror gets mentioned, I get too tense. I need my stress ball, and I just sit and I'm just like
But I think Disney, but it's
wide-eyed looking.
probably Disney's other thing as well. They need to figure out what a horror film actually is, because they said that Doctor Strange was a horror film, and
I had like horror-esque. Yeah, it was like a thriller, wasn't it?
it didn't really
They
have
said.
anything in the way of horror in it, apart from a few like the closest thing that Doctor Strange had to being a horror was that bit where she was sort of limping down the like
That's
tunnel
when
after
she was
them.
coming out the mirror.
Yeah, but even that was just sort of like,
This is you who's sensitive to horror stuff. Remember, there are probably some people out there that are probably horrified by it.
yeah, that's true. I suppose I shouldn't be too harsh on it. It is Marvel after all. I'll probably get executed for saying that. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Have you watched it? Let us know some stuff if there's some stuff you spotted in there that we didn't spot, because I don't know that much about Blade and the supernatural world of Marvel. Do you? No. So let us know some stuff down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell button notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
you know what the thing is, right? I do feel underwhelmed, but that's because of you telling me this was a horror.
Yeah, we should have watched Attack on Titan.
You were like, it's not even. I still enjoyed the movie. It was still an okay movie, but because I was so tense
You didn't
and I was
react at
so
all.
on guard for this to be a horror movie, I've talked about it before. When I watch a horror movie, I get so tense to the point where I feel exhausted afterwards.
Yeah.
Like I need to go lie down.
That's why we give you the ball.
That's why I need a stress ball, because I'm like this, and I'm like. Ugh.
Well, here's your scoop, folks.
So now I'm just kind of like, okay.
It's going to be, because it's October and we're getting close to Halloween, there's going to be a lot of horror films coming your way. Alright, we're going to watch...
Why can't we just do like a twist and have like loads of comedy movies?
No. No, sorry. It's Halloween, people are looking for horror reactions. So what you're going to get soon is you're going to get this, you're going to get The Ring that's coming out, Alien... What other horror film did we react to? Did we react to another horror film recently? I should know.
Alien, The Ring.
There's another one. Oh, no. But anyway, you're going to get a few horror film reactions. The next one will be The Haunting of... I swear it's Bly Manor. I swear that's what it's called. But we'll mix it up.
I don't like the fact your friends are giving suggestions. It's like, who is this friend?
No, this Bly Manor wasn't a friend. It was a thing I saw on Facebook.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm worried about with that one, because someone went, oh, it's the scariest thing I've ever seen, and it was someone on Facebook, and you're like, so I'll probably sit there like...
You might, I'll probably be like, tense.
No, because you're above intelligence for most people that are on Facebook. You're, a bit above, because people on Facebook nowadays are, especially in our area, this might not be the same in your area, but in our area, they're very,
You like your sound effects, don't you?
thank you for watching.
I need to